What's going on, everybody? This is Arcade. Welcome back to another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. And today we have finally arrived at Cyber Weekend. Now, we've been waiting for this a long time, and honestly, I'm really disappointed, man. And let me tell you why. So, the first thing I need to get out of the way is the fact that these cash offers that I think we've gotten on Cyber Weekend are absolutely worth it. The Odin itself, it has 20% of a tier 5 selector, which really is a lot, and you've got some more juicy stuff. The 6-star Nexus selector is absolutely amazing, and for everyone who's spending money on this event, I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you have already planned out how much you're going to spend. So for those people, I think these offers are amazing. However, the offers that I'm going to be talking about are the ones that we get with the units. Now, as you can see here, the first two offers, in my opinion, are just above average. Now, here's why I think that. So, the first thing we're going to be talking about is the 4,000 unit bundle, right? The first 1,000 unit bundle, it's okay. You're never going to see offers like these for $1,000 in the game ever. So, if you have $1,000, you might as well get this. It's a couple of cool resources, a fancy 5-star Nexus, which is pretty rare in the game. So, just having to pop that, even for fun, I think it's absolutely worth it. Now, the 4,000 unit offer, here's where it gets a bit tricky. So, the reason I say this is because if this offer is something that we see on a regular basis in the game, say if it even comes out once every 3 months, I would say that for most people, this offer might not even be worth it. Like, take a look at what we get here. We get 10 6-star signature stone crystals. Now, these are not signature stones, which means they are going to be 10 crystals, which is the same as what we get in something like Cavalier difficulty every single month. Now, the next item here are one 5-star rank up gem, which is rank 4 to rank 5. So this is actually a generic rank 5 gem, which again, now like I said, this is not going to be something that's actually super rare, because most people who have this Thronebreaker title, they have a bunch of 5 stars and they're looking for 6-star resources at the least. And they're not really going to be that excited. And if this was something that came up every single month or every 3 months, even, I don't think these would be worth it. Now we got one tier 5 basic catalyst and one 6-star Nexus crystal. Now again, the 6-star Nexus crystal is something that's not as obviously available in the game. So I'd say this offer, for the fact that it's available just once or twice a year, I think if you have the units, you should definitely pick it up. It's just something that you're going to be having a bit of fun with, and if it is something that you can't actually get right away, if you have to spend money to get this offer, I would absolutely discourage you from getting this offer at all. If you're spending money to get the unit offers, then these are not worth it. If you have the units, I think these are pretty good. So now let's move on to the big one, the Superior Summoner Bundle for 10,000 units. Now, this is where my entire disappointment comes from. Let me tell you why. So, the first thing you see is a rank 2 6-star gem, which for most people, I mean, it's okay. For me personally, I'm in a good place in the game where doing map 6 and Alliance War at a considerably competitive level, I can get rank up materials pretty significantly easy, and taking a champion like a 6-star to rank 2 or a 5-star to rank 5 is not the worst thing in the world for me. It's not the challenge that I'm looking to overcome. So the rank 2 gem, I think it's okay. Next up, we have two tier 5 basics, which, tier 5 basics, you can never have too many of them. Then you have 5 10% tier 5 class catalyst fragment crystals. Now, this is why I'm absolutely devastated by these offers, man. These offers don't include a single tier 5 class catalyst selector. Now, the issue I have with this is that one, Kabam has said in the past that tier 5 selectors and selectors in general are something that they want to keep absolutely rare in the game. However, now for the past 3 months, we have seen the 10% tier 5 class catalyst selector pop up for $50 at least 3 to 4 times now, which means that the value of those selectors are $50, which is basically just under 1500 units. It's a Black Panther, dude. It's a Black Panther treasure chest that's $50, and these have 5 of the 10% selectors. but not a single one of them is actually a selector. These are all crystals, which means that the RNG can actually go really bad. And if you have one or two champions that you're looking and hoping to take to rank 3, you can get absolutely screwed and get nothing out of this, man. And the next resource is 25 6-star signature stones, which honestly, with the whales having sig 200 champions at rank 3 in their entire profile, I think 25 6 stones is not good enough, man. Even July 4th deals for its time had a good amount of 6-star 6 stones, but this I think is actually a step down. I think I got more 6-star 6 stones from the July 4th offers, getting a couple of the 30 or $50 unit deals, and then getting these unit offers would actually give me more than what I'm getting for 10,000 units 6 months later, which is absolutely devastating. And I think this is like the worst unit offer that we have ever seen from Kabam. And the worst thing here is that this divide is only going further and further. Now take a look at this. You get one featured 6-star hero crystal. Now again, the 6-star hero crystal is not the current 6-star hero crystal, it's the next one. So there are champions like 6-star Apocalypse, Professor X, and also Cosmic Ghost Rider, which for a lot of people can be super exciting, and I get that. But think about this, it's 10,000 units, and you can buy this crystal and you can end up with a 6-star Daredevil, and that's Daredevil Classic, not the Daredevil that's getting buffed, which means you're going to be ending up with a champion that you're not going to use, not going to be able to rank up, and all of that resource that you could have purchased, all of that resource that you could have gotten from the game, you actually wasted on offers that did nothing for you. Now, take a look at this offer for 1 minute, and then let's talk about what we can do instead of buying these units. Now, me personally, as you can see here, I have 21,000 units saved up, and I was ready to blow each and every single unit left into these offers and get everything out of them. But I'm not going to. Now, I'm going to be picking up the first two offers, the 1000 unit offer and the next offer for 4000 units, but that's it. And honestly, dude, if I wasn't going to be making a YouTube video about this, I wouldn't even consider buying the 4000 offer for the most part. But that's a different issue altogether. But let's take a look at something like Act 6. Now, at first glance, you would think that these units, if you have them saved up from grinding arena, where are you going to spend them? Now, if you're someone who hasn't completed Act 6, just take a look at this. If you complete one single act of Act 6 100%, say you complete 6.1 100%, you get 25% of a tier 5 class catalyst along with a tier 5 basic, a good amount of 6 and 5-star shots, and a few other resources. And if you complete two of the acts 6.1 and say 6.2, you get another 25% of a tier 5 class catalyst along with the second tier 5 basic, which is also available in the in what you call the best deals of the year, and you have a good amount of shots as well. Now if you compare the rewards from just completing two chapters of Act 6, just exploring two of these chapters, and you compare them to what we get for the same amount of units, like obviously you're not going to be able to complete all four chapters, but I think with 10,000 units, you can definitely make a good dent in Act 6. And you can complete one or even two of these offers and get some absolutely banging rewards, and you will have progressed further in the story than you would have if you would have just picked up those offers. Now, if you complete something like just Act 6.4 itself, you get 3 tier 5 basics and you get 25% class catalyst selector, which again is the same amount that you're going to get from those unit offers. Now, if you're someone, just excuse me for that. Now, if you're someone who doesn't have any interest of going back into Act 6 just yet, well, I think you should consider the Abyss of Legends. Now, personally, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be spending 5,000 units on these offers, and the remaining 15 to 16,000 units that I have left, I'm going to be using those to explore the Abyss 100%. And here's why. Completing Abyss, on average, each path is going to cost 3 to 4,000 units. Now, if you have resources farmed up beforehand, like revives, which is something I do, and also some potions farmed from Realm of Legends, this cost is actually going to go down. Now, take a look at this. You get two tier 5 class catalyst crystals, and a 6-star generic awakening gem. Now each path in the abyss, in my opinion, like I said, costs 3 to 4,000 units, and I have my first path done, which is how I got the Thronebreaker title by ranking up Sunspot, and I can use these 16,000 units and 100% Abyss of Legends. Now obviously it's not going to be easy, obviously it might end up costing a little bit more, but I think for any progressing player it makes more sense to invest units in content like Abyss or Act 6 than to blow it on a single deal of the year, which in my opinion is not worth it. So for every player who is in a similar position as I am, I would deeply uh, ask you to like consider this. Don't spend those units just yet. Think about it for a solid day. Think about what you can achieve in game. I mean, honestly, even if you're someone who hasn't completed all of the variants, I think that is another great place to start. Like variant 500% has some amazing rewards. You also get 25% of a tier 5 class catalyst just by exploring 100% of variant 5, which isn't even going to cost you half of what it cost in that unit deal. So again, like I said, these deals, they're not the worst thing in the world, and considering these deals only appear once a year and you have to do nothing, like completing content can be tough, right? You can get frustrated, you just get burnt out sometimes, but buying these deals, it's quick, it's easy. But for someone who's looking to invest in this game for even relatively long period of time, I think these deals are absolutely not worth it. You should probably invest these in some good amount of content that you can do. And if you're someone who has completed Act 6 100% and completed the Abyss 100% and are thinking to yourself, oh, what am I going to do with these units that I have saved up? Let me tell you this. Kabam has announced that Act 7 or Book 2 is going to be out in December, which means not long. You don't have to wait long. It's like a couple of weeks wait until the next act is going to be revealed, and I can 100% guarantee you that exploring Act 7 or Book 2 Chapter 1 100% is going to give way better rewards than the entire 10,000 unit deal combined with that $15,000 unit package. And that itself is enough of a reason to save your units. I don't want to bore you guys further. I hope this video helps a few of you guys and it helps you change your mind about these offers. Honestly, if these offers are something that's going to be a regular thing, it's just going to create an insane amount of gap between the free-to-play players and the whales who are picking up all of those Odins and Black Panther's treasure. And I think that's just not going to be good for the game. But if that's the direction Kabam has decided to go, I think it's fair. That's been it for this video. Thank you so much you guys for watching, and keep an eye out on the opening video coming right after this. Peace.